It's done. It's finally done. The M104 swap into my 190 is complete now, and I just went inside to grab the video camera so we can do a little recording of it. So this is just another M104 swap 190, but it's not any M104. Look at that. That's CIS right there. So let's go ahead and start it up and see what it sounds like. This thing sounds absolutely crazy. Let's go inside. Check out how fast it revs. Let's bring the focus. I will definitely need to put the new tachometer in that goes up to, what is it, 7,000 RPM redline. Everything else works, it's great. Let's go to the exhaust. And in case if anyone's wondering what exhaust system I'm running the Stroma exhaust system. Thanks JC for making everything work. You told me it would hook up to an M104 and it did. Everything is perfect. So this motor swap, this M104 CIS into a 190 body. Lots of people talk about it. Everyone's saying it bolts right up, everything hooks up just the same. It's even running CIS, so it's even easier to do. But then you try looking into it, you know, no one's actually done it, or if anyone's done it, they don't document it, or they don't even show you what they did, how they got it to work. I'll change that. I will show you what it's done. You can ask me questions and I'll try to answer them, but everything I did is based off of a 93 M103 2.6 car. So if you have like a 2.3, or if you have a 16 valve, you know, the things are going to be a little different. The engine harness, I am still using the original 2.6 93 engine harness, but with some modifications on it, like the coolant temperature sensors. You know, they're in the front now. You know, on the old M103, there's somewhere in the back over there. So what you need to do is cut and lengthen the wire to run all the way down here and plug it to the water pump up here. Idle switch in the back over there. The plastic needs to be opened and the wires need to be depinned so the wires come out the other end. You know, there's two holes on it so you can flip-flop them. Then the cold start valve, you know, the old M103 wire harness used to run, you know, like this with a 9-degree bend. So now that it's not doing, it's going straight up and down. The cold start valve needs to be lengthened by about, you know, an inch and a half. The airflow potentiometer needs to be lengthened about the same, you know, 2 inches. And then everything else goes exactly where it's supposed to go. The EZL wires, you know, I'm still running the old EZL. EZL wires hook up just fine. So M104 CIS can run on the older CIS version 3 sensors and computers. I mean, the ECU probably doesn't even know that it's been swapped. All it is there's a bunch of sensors. But if you do the motor swap in a wiring harness like this, you do forfeit going back to CIS version 3 and having no knock sensor and no cam advance. But it's kind of like one of those things, you know, ignorance is bliss. If you've never had it, you won't miss it. It looks like I wired it up here, but this is fake. It's not real, it's fake. the air conditioning hose right there. This needs to be, a lot of custom work needs to be done on it. So neither the 300 CE nor the 190 part works. You can try fitting the 190 part, because you know the hoses run up to a 190 chassis for down there in the condenser area and up there to the low side port. You think that'll work, but what ends up happening is the compressor is mounted too far forward and you can't bolt it up anymore. So then you're, alright, let's put the 300 CE part on. But then the hoses aren't long enough to reach the fender, and the connection point at the bottom is completely different down there. So what you need to do is do a little hybrid of both. You need to take the 300 CE hose that actually mounts to the block, and then you need to modify and create new hoses for the upper and lower to get them to work. So basically you're kind of doing both of them at the same time. Engine support, the mounting, engine mounts, these guys down here. You need to use the 190's support bracket and the engine mounts, because if you use the 124 part, your motor's going to sit way too high and the hood won't close. So that's it for the motor swap video. But if you have any questions, go ahead and throw them down in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them. Go ahead and look me up on Facebook. Look up W201FTW. Go ahead and follow me on there. Don't follow this YouTube channel. I mean, I put a bunch of weird crap on here. Probably don't want to see, like Overwatch and dumb videos. Ooh, the hood closes. That's job well done right there. Look at that.